Have you seen how organized I am, bro? Every minute of my day is planned. Right, I'm living at a military routine for the last 3 years, as if like I live almost like on a school timetable already. Like my calendar is just stacked every single day. I know what I'm doing at every minute of the day, so it's like I'm already accustomed to like the organization needed now. And this isn't even to say I'm totally ready, but that I'm getting closer to that. Focus first. If you're like me, think of the countries that are available to you that have these homeschooling laws, and then think of the other metrics that you need inside of that. Maybe you want to be somewhere safer. Maybe you want to be somewhere that it's going to have a stronger economy. Maybe you want to be, you want some other variables. For me, straight away, like nature, and quite frankly, honestly, the English countryside is exactly what I've been like literally wanting for the last while. To be like, this nature here is, in my opinion, it's some of the best of the world. Like I traveled a little bit, not like a huge amount, but I went to Mexico, I went to Greece, I went to Amsterdam, I went to Dubai, I went to Thailand, and their nature, like their climates don't even compare to England's. Like people overlook, it's so easy to just hate a country, and I've been like in that headspace for a while, like, UK is shit, it's Western, it's degenerate. But traveling like to 5 or whatever it was, like different countries, really made me feel grateful for what this country has. Like I was away for months, living in Dubai, living in Thailand, the fucking dream that's sold to you, like, oh yeah, escape the matrix, guys, move to Thailand, as if the travel industry isn't part of the matrix, you fucking dumbass. On it, like all these people talking about like, oh yeah, move away to Thailand, move away to Dubai, escape the matrix. It's like, bro, do you think the travel industry isn't a part of the same fucking rat race? That this dream which is sold to all of the chumps that we've taken of like, oh, like stop working so hard in the West and move over to Thailand and you've got the freedom. It's like, you're still part of the matrix, you dummy. So, and the grass is greener. You go over to those places, like for example with Thailand, and you might think, oh, but that's beautiful there, bro. People think that's like the ultimate place to go because it's so cheap. No, it's not. No, it's fucking not. If you want to meet your same living standard, I've been to Thailand 3 times. I'm telling you right now, right? I've been for a total like 2 months, right? If you want to match your standard of living, like let's say my standard of living, which I'm not ultra like wealthy or fancy. If you've got like a pretty nice house and stuff in a safe neighborhood and whatever, right? If you want to match this in Thailand, it costs the same. But you know what? Why people say Thailand and Bali is so cheap? Because you can be cheap over there. You can have rent for $200. You can go to this little shack, this little trailer thing, which has got questionable health standards, and pay £1 or $1 or less than $1 for a meal. Okay, yeah, sure. But I want you to imagine right now in your home country, if you went over to this random shack in the corner with questionable health standards, you'd probably expect it for $1 too, wouldn't you? And how about if you pay, how much would you pay for rent in a part of your city that you're currently in? Imagine your city or town, right? How much would you pay to live in the worst part of that, where as soon as you walk out of your door, there's an open sewage, it smells like poo-poo, and there's literally a shack with corrugated iron, like almost like a part of a shanty town to the left of you. And this isn't to criticize the Thai people, but it's just to say, like, yeah, it's cheap there for some people if you want to live with low health standards, but if you want to match your like privileged living standards, it costs the same. Honestly, it was actually more expensive there because, like, for example, you often don't have like the same kind of ways to cook, and so you eat out more and then you spend more money. At home, it's like, the whole family's under the same mortgage of like what, £700 a month, whereas you go stay in like, the fancy Airbnb in the villa, and that's like £2,000 a month or something, or you get a cheaper place and it's just worse of a quality of life. So having experienced that, and maybe I'll make a full video of like the countries I've traveled to and the lessons I've learned, because I think it's interesting. Like I wanted to be a digital nomad, explore the world and see. It was for this purpose here of like seeing which country has it all and everything. One thing I'll tell you is don't even do that, because it's a waste of time to go travel to the countries and see if that's the place you want to raise your children. That's a bullshit feminine way to go and find out if that's where you should raise your children. You should find out these things, like, where I should raise my child, which country I should go to, purely with logic and research and data, not with how it feels when you go there. Because how it feels where you are is not like, even, I'm telling you Thailand's like this, but the truth is you don't actually know anything about anything. When you go to a place and you think, oh yeah, this is what Thailand's like, no, it's not. That's what the fucking like Alex Hormozi says is, that's what like the 3 streets that you're on, that's what the 3 restaurants that you went to is, that's the 2 kilometer square mile that you've been in. So don't think that you can just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go travel the world for a bit, then I'll find out where to raise my children. No, no, no. You don't find these important decisions based on how it feels. You do them through rational logic, which you do all online. You literally just sit there in front of your computer and you just research. It's boring. It's not as cool and fun as saying like, yeah, I'm gonna go to Thailand to see if that's the place that it's supposed to be for me. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Dubai for a month just to see. You don't need to just to see. You literally can do all the rational logical research at home right now. It's not as sexy, but it gets the job done.